What's up? It's Ethan. We're talking movies. So, I've just finished watching We Live in Time. It's a film directed by John Crowley. It stars Andrew Garfield as Tobias and Florence Pugh as Almut. I thought it was a fantastic romance, and it's told in a very unconventional way. So the film is shown in non-chronological order, jumping from key points in the couple's relationship. This includes when the couple first meets and gets to know each other, to a little bit later down the line when they're getting a little bit more serious in the relationship and Almut gets her first cancer diagnosis. This also includes parts of her pregnancy leading up to when their daughter is born and several years down the line when their daughter is about 4 or 5 years old. And again, this is all shown out of order in jump cut sequences. Almut is an acclaimed chef who runs her own restaurant. She's shown to be a very career-oriented person, while Tobias works for the cereal company Weetabix and is shown to be a much more family-oriented character. This all comes to a head when, while going through her cancer treatments, Almut decides to join a major cooking competition without telling Tobias. When he finds out, he's not pleased and believes she should be focusing on rest and recovery, but chooses to support her through the process anyway. Like I said, I thought this movie was great. The use of non-chronological storytelling gave it sort of a gimmick that not many love stories have. And while they used this storytelling method of jumping between the future and the past, they did a great job at not spoiling anything. You didn't really know what to expect later. I think Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield are some of the best actors working today. And in this film, they really showed you why they were able to express huge ranges of emotion effortlessly. I think they were able to deliver the dialogue extremely naturally. It felt extremely true to life. A lot of these romances have scenes where they give a big speech and it doesn't feel exactly true to life. And there was a scene where Tobias had one, and it just felt a little bit more natural, a little more down to earth, a little more real. And there was another scene where Tobias, it felt like there was one coming, and he just couldn't get the words out, which felt a little more real as well, where sometimes you just can't get the words out. I overall just have praise to give to this film. It relies on the heart of the characters to draw you in and keep you invested. And for me, it did that beautifully. There's definitely been films in the past few years that have relied on the same thing to keep me invested and just haven't been able to do so. But this one was able to, and it did a great job at it. I would definitely recommend this film to anyone who's a fan of romances. This one does deal with cancer, and I will give a spoiler warning here. So if you are interested in watching this film and you haven't watched it yet, stop watching here if you don't want it to be spoiled. But Almut does pass at the end. I think they did it in a really tasteful way, and it leaves you satisfied with how they are as a family. It leaves you a bit sad for Tobias, but overall, I felt satisfied with how they ended the film. I would definitely recommend this one again to anyone who wants to watch a good romance. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more movie reviews.